Hello guys, it's DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Patty B versus Epic Owl 10, and this is going to be a post-LEDE replay, and let's go ahead and hop right in. So we will go ahead and see Epic Owl win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and then they will decide to go second. 40 versus 40, gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Vaalmonica, the algachological voice. Okay, Vaalmonica, Versar, Droll, Pot of Prosperity, and then Vaalmonica followed Rhythm. And then they have Sengen Kaiman, Pot of Prosperity, Jerusalem, Fenrir, and then Sengen Kaiman. Okay, so obviously we knew that this side was going to be playing the Tenpai deck because they chose to go second. But this side, okay, I gotta read over what these cards do again. So this is a field spell. When this card is activated, you can add one Vaalmonica monster from the deck to the hand. If a card in your pendulum zone has a third resonance counter placed on it, you can target one monster your opponent controls, take control of it till the end phase, but it cannot declare an attack. You can only use this effect of this card once per turn. You can only activate this card once per turn. Then the normal spell says apply one of these effects unless you have a Vaalmonica card in your pendulum zone. Your opponent chooses the effect. Okay, so it says gain 500 life points so you can excavate cards from the top of the deck until you excavate a Vaalmonica card. And then add that card to your hand and also shuffle the rest into the deck. The other effect says take 500. Then you can send one Vaalmonica card from the deck to the graveyard. And you can only use that once per turn. The trap says apply one of these effects. You must control a Vaalmonica monster card to activate and resolve this card. If you control a Vaalmonica link monster, you can apply both the effects in sequence. Gain 500 life points, then you can pop a spell trap on the field. Take 500, then you can return one monster on the field to the hand. Okay, you can only activate this card once per turn. Sure, so we're going to go activate field spell. Field spell to go ahead and search. That's going to go ahead and grab out the Celtrice Vaalmonica. This has got to be a new one, right? Because I'm pretty sure before it was just light and dark. Maybe I'm wrong, though. This card says, while you control a monster other than a copy of this, your opponent's monsters cannot target this card for attacks. You can only use each of the following effects of this card once per turn. If this card is normal summon or pendulum summon, you can add one Vaalmonica card from the deck to the hand, except for a copy of itself. If this card is sent to the graveyard and you have two Vaalmonica cards in your pendulum zones, you can add it to the hand. Okay, so this card's going to search again and then add itself back. So activate Pot of Prosperity, go ahead, banish 6, and then look at the top 6. Okay, so let me go ahead and read over the spell and the monster real quick. So it says apply one of these effects unless you have a Vaalmonica card in your pendulum zone your opponent chooses. Gain 500, then you can place one card from your hand onto the bottom of the deck, then draw 2 cards. Take 500, then you can add a Vaalmonica spell or trap from the deck to the hand. And then the monster says each time you take effect damage while you control a fairy monster card in your other pendulum zone, place one resonance counter on this card. Monsters your opponent controls lose 100 attack for each resonance counter on your field. The other effect is if this card is in your hand, you can discard one other card. Okay, so if this card's in your hand, discard one other card for cost. Take an Angelico Vaalmonica from your deck, place this card and that card in the pendulum zones. Then, okay, during the main phase, if this card is normal summon, special summon this turn, you can banish one Vaalmonica, normal spell or trap from the graveyard. Apply whichever effect on that card includes taking damage. Okay. Oh, they also banish a link. This is a 1 effect monster. 25 attack, 1 effect monster is kind of crazy. Cannot be link summoned unless you have 3 or more resonance counters on fairy monster cards in your pendulum zone. You can only special summon this card once per turn. If this card is link summoned, you can target monsters your opponent controls up to the number of resonance counters in your pendulum zone. Destroy them. Then it says you can remove 3 resonance counters from your pendulum zone. This card can make up to 3 attacks during each battle phase this turn. Okay, I mean that seems like a pretty solid card to me. Doesn't seem like it's going to be doing a whole lot going first, but going second, I mean, it pops and attacks a bunch, so that's pretty solid. But they're going to go ahead, grab out the one that's going to let them scale from the deck. Alright, then activate the effect. Discard, scale, and then this effect will activate to add itself back to the hand, since we have 2 scaled. And this is the one that just gains life points. Yeah, each, why you control a fairy, why you control a fiend, okay. So, yeah, this is each time you gain life points, put a counter on it. Once per turn when your opponent declares an attack, you can immediately, after this effect resolves, link summon Oh, you get to make a link 1 whenever the opponent attacks. Okay. Then if this card's in the hand, you can do the same thing. Discard scale. During your main phase, if this card is normal summon or special summon this turn, you can banish 1 Vaalmonica, normal spell trap from the graveyard, apply whichever effect on that card includes gaining life points. So now they're going to go normal summon effect, go search for the Celtia, activate, lose 500 to go search for the quick play spell, and then a counter is going to go on this. Now the quick play spell says apply one of the following effects, or apply one of these effects, not the following effects, I guess, but special summon 1 Vaalmonica monster from your deck. Also, you cannot activate the effects of monsters on the field for the rest of the turn this card resolves, except for Vaalmonica monsters. Then, if you control a non-pendulum Vaalmonica monster, take 2 Vaalmonica pendulum monsters with different names from your deck, add one of them to your hand and the other one to your extra deck face up. Okay, so we can special summon 1 from deck, or we can add 1 to hand and put 1 in the extra deck. So it's probably just the second one, right? Because that just gives you 2 bodies since we have scales set up. Yeah, it looks like that's what we're going to do, because that's just 2 bodies instead of 1 body. So pendulum out 2, and then activate the effect. We're going to go banish, and then lose 500. Go ahead, search out for another normal spell. Okay, this will gain another counter. This card says place 1 resonance counter on 1 card in your pendulum zone that can place a resonance counter on it. Then apply one of these following effects. Gain 500 life points. Then you can add 1 of your Vaalmonica banish cards to your hand except for a copy of itself. Or take 500, then you can add 1 Vaalmonica card from the graveyard to the hand. Okay, so now we're going to go activate, and then we're going to use it to dump. Wait, or did we gain? No, we took. Okay, yeah, so we use it to dump the trap. Gosh, these cards do so many things. Apply, okay, so now there's another trap. It's called Chosen Melody. Apply one of these effects. You must control a Vaalmonica monster card to activate and resolve this effect. If you control a Vaalmonica Link monster, you can apply both of the effects in sequence. Gain 500. Also, for the rest of the turn, your opponent cannot target Vaalmonica monster cards you control with card effects. Or take 500, then you can negate the effects of 1 effect monster your opponent controls until the end of the turn. Okay, so we dump that, and then we use this, banish, gain 500 to excavate until we see a Vaalmonica card and add it to the hand, and then we get the Angelo to hand, activate, gain 500, go ahead and add back, and then doesn't this gain an extra counter? I guess we did the, because we gained 500 twice, and then this also just like puts a counter on one of the cards. I don't know, maybe I wasn't keeping up with the counters enough, but okay, go ahead. Link summon. This card says cannot be link summon unless you have 3 or more resonance counter on a fiend monster card in your pendulum zone. You can only special summon this card once per turn. If a card or card you control will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can remove 3 resonance counter from your pendulum zone instead. Once per opponent's turn, quick effect, you can target 1 of your Vaalmonica normal spells or traps that is banished from your graveyard. Apply that card's activation effect. Okay, so that's why we dumped the trap card. Okay, pass, they draw Shifter. Wow, though, they are salty they did not have that last turn. Activate Pot of Prosperity, go banish, and then they don't change Shifter there. Okay, so look at the top 6, they grab the Zhang Dora to hand. And then, yeah, put the rest back to the bottom. So this deck is just darks, lights, and then that one was water, right? Yeah, this one was water. Okay. So it doesn't seem like there's going to be like any fires for their heat at a target, which is maybe why they got rid of it. On resolution, we're going to drop Droll and Lockbird. Special summon out Fenrir, normal summon out Zhang Dora. Link it off to make a Striker Dragon, which this is now trying to threaten a SP. And then we're going to activate the followed rhythm. They said no pop. Yeah, just activating the effect to return to hand. So bounce the Striker Dragon back to the hand. Maybe we should have just bounced Fenrir back, but I guess like they do get to keep the Link body on field, but you get rid of Fenrir, which seems pretty good. So even if they make SP, they're still going to have a lot more. Oh, wait, this card does take... Okay, so yeah, okay, so we only wanted this at 2, so that way it gets the 3rd counter on the opponent's turn, then we get to take until the end phase. Sure, so now they go set, And then still end phase, apply the trap effect to pop the back row and bounce back Fenrir. Yeah, so pop, bounce, pass, draw Pot of Prosperity, standby phase we need to detach. And then now we can go effect. Yeah, this card is sent to the graveyard. Okay, yep. Add it back to hand. Sure. Now go main phase. Normal summon, said face palm. Yeah, we should have switched this to attack position, then normal summon that. That was a little bit of a misplay, but now we're going to go summon. Effects, so that way this can attack 3 times. Yeah, target up 2 cards. Once per turn, you can remove 3 counters, make 3 attacks. Yeah, it doesn't say on monsters. So now enter battle phase. There's also no target for Druid's Worm right now. Yeah, no bestial targets, and then just go for game. So on to game number 2 now. We're going to see Tenpai decide to go second again. We have Imperm, Quick Play Spell, Water, the Vaalmonica, the normal spell, Despair Mana, and then Pot of Prosperity. They have Zhang Dora, Sangen Kaiman, Fenrir, Droplet, Imperm. Okay, so they're going to start off with... Okay, so this is... We will be using this for 2 bodies again. I'm assuming that's what you normally want to do with this. So this is 2 bodies. This is add back. And then this is a search. Okay. Can it search the field spell? They're going to go Imperm onto that. Activate Pot of Prosperity. I guess I'd have to see if the field spell has the Vaalmonica card in its name. But they go ahead, look at the top 6. This is the draw. Yeah, put back, draw. Or add 1 from the deck to the hand, which I'm guessing you normally just add from the deck to the hand to get access to the trap cards. But now they're thinking about what they want to add back there. Okay, they're going to add back the one that searches the trap card, then put the rest of the cards back to the bottom of the deck. That is fine. So put those back. Now activate, add 1 to hand, and then put the other one into the extra deck. Now we can use the hand effect, discard to go ahead. Said sorry, other ways to learn in the deck. Okay. Sure. So scale, really no difference here. And then activate. I guess we get the special summon this one out, which means we get to link this one off. So now we activate this, pay 500, go ahead, search. We're going to search for the Versarar, which is the either gain 500, excavate till we see a Vaalmonica card, or take 500 and then send 1 from the deck to the graveyard. So that can get us access to the trap that we dump. So yeah, we're going to go ahead, dump the Chosen Melody, and then Pendulum summon out 1, activate the effect, banish, lose 500, go ahead, search out Followed Rhythm. Okay, now we can link off. And then that will be Imperm on their turn. Then we link off into a Moon Maiden. Effect to add itself back to the hand. And then set to pass. They draw Shifter for turn. Once again, they're salty they didn't have that last turn. Special summon out Fenrir. Fenrir effect goes search. Does this have the discard to the graveyard? No, it doesn't. Okay. So Fenrir, go search out Fenrir. Normal summon out Zhang Dora. Then end of main. We're going to go activate. Sure. Interesting that we do that end of main and not battle. So they're going to go ahead, Droplet to negate both the bodies now. And then, okay, gain 500 to go ahead, pop the Droplet, which will put a counter on this. And then we take 500 to bounce back. So the effect is optional. Wait, gain 500, then you can do this. Take 500, then you can. Okay. Special summon out Fenrir. Battle phase, attack, effect, try to banish. Then they activate this, which will allow them to link summon a Vaalmonica. Then we chain Imperm onto Fenrir. Oh, that can just use Moon Maiden to make this. It just takes any 1 effect monster. Okay. I was wondering if we were going to bring out Link 2, but that's kind of sick, because now we can use that effect. Yeah. I said how it was set. Okay. And now they go try to attack over. I guess we don't even have to negate this, right? We actually just let it go, because, like, who cares? Oh, okay. We're gonna go ahead, activate it. Gain 500, add back. Doesn't it have to banish it? No, okay, it doesn't. Wait, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay, so we just go ahead and add back follow up. But what was the point of doing that on the attack? Is this not? Okay, no, it is once per turn. I was gonna say, can this just keep going? But yeah, it wouldn't work like that. So go ahead, beat over. Now they go activate quick play spell, special summon out Fedora from the deck, Fedora effect, special back out. It's like, even if we had the imperm set up for this in response to the effect, they could then change to synchros, and like this will still come out. They said your guys are losing 700, just that way you know this. Yeah, because we have this to make them lose 100 for each. So now they bring out Bidora effect. Go ahead, set the field spell. Okay, now attack. And then on the attack, go ahead, synchro into the Bite into Dragon effect, special summon back out from the graveyard. Now attack, Bidora effect, make the Super Dragon Transcendent. Attack, on the attack, effect, special pop. Yeah, protect. Oh yeah, you can remove 3 to protect if a card be destroyed by battle or card effect. So we're going to go ahead and keep that alive then. And then go ahead and make Trident Dragon. Effect, pop the Synchro plus field spell. So that way it has 2 extra attacks. Now this will activate to make this 6,000 attack. And then is this once per turn? It's not once per turn. Okay, so now we can go effect to special summon out. And then try to pop. And then they're going to go ahead and remove 3 counters. I think they only removed 2. Not familiar with the attack mod rulings. If it was lowered when it was doubled, then it becomes less lower. It doesn't matter, right? Yeah, it's just game. It's just game. That was a lot of damage there. So, going on to the next game, we will go ahead and see Vaalmonica decide to go first. We have Vaalmonica followed Rhythm, Dynamano, Vaalmonica, Vaalmonica Disarmana, which is the pay 500 add back, or pay 500 to pay 500 to add back from a banish, or pay 500 to add back from grave. Okay. Ghost Ogre, and then we have Celta, which is gain 500, put back, and then draw 2, or take 500 to add 1 from the deck to the hand, a spell trap. They have Field Spell, Fenrir, Lightning Storm, Pot of Prosperity, and then Sengen Kaiman. So we're going to go main phase, effect, discard, scale, activate. And then we will take 500 to go ahead, search out the field spell. Okay, so that can search field spell. Activate field spell. Go ahead, search out the water Vaalmonica effect. Go ahead, search the quick play spell. Activate. Put 1 into the extra deck. Put 1 into the hand. That's fine. And then now we're going to go pendulum summon. Bring out 2 bodies. Then this said big thing here. Activate the effect. Banish. Lose 500. Go ahead, search out the chosen melody. And then activate this effect. Okay, so they're not on summon effects. Okay. So effect, banish, and then we're gonna gain 500. Yeah, it's also gonna put extra counter, and then we get to add back the Celtia. Overlay, make Babushka, link off to make the Hollow Heathen. Set followed rhythm, chosen memory, then pass. They draw forbidden droplet. Oh, that seems like a really solid hand. Activate lightning storm on back row. Any response, no response. Chain droplet. Go ahead, send 2 to try to shut down both of their cards. They will now chain the link effect. Lose 500. What do we lose 500 though for? Because we're gonna target this to add back from the graveyard. Okay. Sure, so wipe out everything there. Special out Fenrir effect, go search Fenrir. That's a good discard for the field spell. On the field spell effect, we Ghost Ogre that. Battle phase, activate quick play spell, and then that is game. They're going to bring out Jangdora, Fenrir, attack Babushka, effect, banish. And then they get Jangdora, bring out Fedora. Okay, that gets beat over. Yeah, attack. Just a GG. Wait, What were we even gonna do there? Because I know they win. I just don't know how. Here was a attack, and then you go like effect, synchro off into Biden Dragon. Biden Dragon summon out Fedora. Fedora summon out Zhongdora. I guess that's just game right there, right? Like that's actually just so much damage. Like that is what? 15, 15, 16, 16. So that's already like 62. Then you add the synchro in there, and they're only at 7,000. And then we still have another quick synchro. And then the level 7 Biden Dragon can summon itself out. Yeah, so that's actually like double game right there, pretty much, right? Wow. All right. So GG's. We see that the match is about 34 minutes long. Felt longer than that, but that's also because I had to read over all these cards. I feel like they're just the kind of cards that you have to look at a couple of times and you'll get them down, because a lot of them have like kind of similar effects, but obviously they're not exactly the same. So I feel like if I see this deck play like 1 or 2 more times, I'll get used to it. I wonder if there's any other links in the deck too, or if it's just those 2 link ones. I'm not sure. But alright, with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.